YouTube has officially announced that YouTube Rewind 2021 is cancelled. And YouTube Rewind 2021 is not the only rewind that got cancelled. In fact, YouTube confirmed that starting from now, they will not make YouTube Rewinds at all. Last year, YouTube's reason for cancelling YouTube Rewind was that 2020 was such a bad year, it didn't feel right to carry on as if it weren't. But this time, their reasoning for not making rewinds anymore is because the platform has become so massive that it is impossible to encapsulate its vastness and diversity within a minutes-long compilation. Which basically means that YouTube has become so large that it has become impossible to make a YouTube rewind which would properly summarize an entire year's viral videos, trends, and music. And that's actually a pretty good point. YouTube's a much bigger platform now than it was 9 or 8 years ago, and the constantly decreasing like to dislike ratio on previous YouTube rewinds shows that it's getting harder and harder to make a YouTube rewind which would appeal to everyone. But even though YouTube stopped making rewinds, that doesn't mean we're not gonna get any more rewinds. YouTube said that it will be passing the baton to creators who have been increasingly producing their own homespun versions of YouTube Rewind in recent years. Since around 2018, YouTubers like PewDiePie and MrBeast have been making their own versions of YouTube Rewind, and they were much more liked by the YouTube community than YouTube's official rewinds. And while YouTube won't be funding any of those future rewinds made by creators, they'll be promoting them on their social channels. YouTube's decision to stop making YouTube rewinds has received different reactions. A lot of people were disappointed with it, while others thought it's a good decision. And when I'm Alex asked YouTube to bring Rewind back, YouTube said that they have something a bit more interactive in the pipeline. Right now, no one knows what that interactive thing is gonna be, but I'm pretty excited to see what YouTube will have to offer by the end of the year. And that was it. What do you think of YouTube's decision to stop making YouTube rewinds? Let me know what you think in the comments.